Kristen here from thebossysauce.com, your one-stop place for all things HR and recruiting, and that includes work-life balance. And so I'm actually here today to review the Ritual Vitamins Women for 18 plus, and also the Synbiotic probiotic for Ritual as well. So I've been taking Ritual for about 4 months now. Same thing with the probiotic. And so I figured it was time to give my review. Now, I have actually been doing a lot of research into this vitamin because I've been writing a blog post. So I'm very aware of like what's included and what's not included in the vitamin for my research. And so first thing I'm going to do is kind of just zoom up, kind of show you this is the vitamin. Now, what I'm going to do also is tell you I've been on a pescatarian diet for a year and a half. I only eat fish about a couple times a month. Other than that, it's vegetarian, lighter dairy. So I would say I wouldn't say I lean more vegan. I definitely lean more vegetarian with lighter dairy with a cut fish a couple times a month. So, but the thing about this is that, about Ritual is if you're somebody who doesn't have a very healthy diet and uses the vitamin as a way to make sure you're getting all your nutrients, Ritual would not be a good vitamin for you to lean on. It really is intended to be the vitamin to fill all the gaps with somebody who does eat relatively healthy. And the reason for that is that it's intended to deliver the amount that you need and not bomb you with a whole bunch of excess. And so that's what I've actually realized with doing my research with Ritual. So you know how if you take a vitamin and then you go, for lack of better terminology, you go urinate and your pee is just bright yellow? Well, that's all your vitamin B coming out, and it's because you were bombed with vitamins. It's pretty much the solution that a lot of vitamins do, which is if they are water soluble, then we're just going to give you a whole bunch of vitamins, and then whatever you don't need in your system, you're going to urinate out. Well, Ritual is what they're doing is they're taking like the highest quality stuff but they're not doing the bombing. They're just giving you only what you need. And so the delivery it really does require you to be eating a pretty healthy diet in order for that methodology to work. So there are a couple of things that they do skip out with the vitamin. So it was a little bit shocking to me when I learned that there is no calcium or vitamin C in this vitamin. So if you are somebody who really needs calcium in the diet, that's I would get it somewhere else. That was actually surprising to me, considering this vitamin is intended for somebody who could be a vegan. In fact, it's kind of marketed for a lot of vegans, considering that dairy is as a main source of calcium. But I know greens are also a major source of calcium. So what it is intended for is if you are a vegan, you would have to be somebody who makes sure that you eat all of your greens, so that you can actually make sure you're getting that calcium that you need if you are taking Ritual. Now, what it does have is all of the nutrients that you need to be absorbing calcium through your diet. And that's really, again, kind of goes to the holistic methodology that Ritual has, which is that if you're eating a healthy diet, the vitamin will fill in the gaps to make sure that you're absorbing all of the nutrients that you need to make sure that you're whole and complete. And so with the typical healthy diet, there might be some areas in which modern humans still are not fulfilling those areas, and that's what Ritual is meant to fulfill. And so what I do like about it, the couple of the things that I really do like is that it has this beadlet technology. And what that is it helps with the digestion so that the delivery of the vitamins actually get through your stomach acid and then into your digestive system. And then also, so it's coated in the oil inside the capsule. Again, I'm going to come up a little bit close again. And the oil is actually your omega oil. And again, these are vegan. So you're like, how is it omega? Well, it's actually omega from I believe it's kelp that they use. And so it's actually a completely vegan source of omega-3. And then on top of that, there is a prebiotic mint. So mint is a prebiotic, which helps you absorb your probiotics. They have, so it's a very minty smell in these vitamins. They put mint tabs in them. I actually save my mint tabs from all my other orders and keep putting them in here. So they're very minty. One thing I have noticed though is I have GERD, and the vitamins don't make me burp any extra. I just happen to have GERD. And if I do burp occasionally, I will get a little bit of that like it does kind of have like a fishy burp. And at first I was like, are these vegan? And that's what made me go look up and do the research. And I realized it was actually the seaweed or the kelp that I was burping, had the flavor of the burp, which doesn't sound appealing, but it wasn't like excessive, and it just was like observable it was observable. And so it was something that was surprising me because I wasn't eating fish, right? So do I actually feel better taking them? That's the big question. That's the most important question, because they are on the higher end of vitamins, especially because they don't have a couple of things in them. They don't have vitamin C, they don't have calcium, but they do have a lot of other things that are really awesome, right? They have the vegan omegas, which I don't know if you really can get those anywhere else. Or at least high quality anyway. So I do feel better. I am feeling a lot like I do have good energy. The vitamin B in here is really effective. Another thing, oh my God, the biggest reason why I like these vitamins is the methylated or methyl B12. That is an easier absorption of vitamin B than a lot of the other forms. There's like 4 different forms of it, if I believe. And according to I've had my DNA analyzed, and it doesn't good for me to be getting the other types because I don't process them as well. I actually have to get the methyl B. It's better for my absorption that way. And I think a lot of humans actually have this problem. I don't know for a fact what the number is, but from what I've heard, it a lot of humans do, and a lot of people have this problem with absorbing vitamin B. And methyl vitamin B is actually the best one to have in order to have proper absorption. And Ritual Vitamins does have that. A lot of vitamins don't. Even a lot of very expensive high-end vitamins don't include methyl. So it's one perk, one up for Ritual. Now I'm going to talk about their Synbiotic Probiotic. Gets really expensive by the time that you have these two together. It's like $85 to have both of them delivered. So yeah, it's definitely quite a pill to swallow, pun intended. I will note I do this one like every other month, because it's 30 pills. I've done it every other month. I did religiously take it for the first 2 months, and then I skipped a month, and then I got a month, and so that's kind of where I am right now. I probably will be on the every other month plan now, and take it like every other day, just because it's so spendy. But I do like it. It's working for me. So that's where it's just the cost is really the hard part. I've taken other probiotics that are really spendy. I took Seed I have this right here, Seed for like 5 months. And I gotta tell you, I didn't really notice that much of a difference when I took Seed. And but I do really notice a difference with the Synbiotic from Ritual. I have GERD and IBS, and so maybe that's TMI, but I have noticed things flowing regularly. My GERD has been better. My mood has been better. So I don't know if it has anything to do with this or if the sun is just shining more, but I feel good. And so I'm going to keep it up. Again, I'll probably go in every other day with that. So that's my review. It also comes, I'll show you what it looks like. Same kind of thing. It's got a gel. I think it also has the omega oil inside of it with the delivery capsule with the probiotics. It smells very minty. It has the mint tabs inside. It also comes in a very protective bottle, to protect from the elements. You don't need to store it in the fridge. I would say if you live in a very hot climate and you don't have AC, maybe you would, but other than that, I think you're pretty good to go. And they're very easy to swallow, both the vitamins and the probiotics. Yeah, and I highly recommend them. For $15 off your Ritual vitamins or probiotics order, click the link below in the description and it'll take you right over to Ritual to place that order. Give it a try if you want to. And if you don't like it, you can give it a good month and then say you tried it and then leave a comment below after you give it a try. I love to hear what you think. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye for now.